back from Colorado, truck's a mess. Yeah, Colorado definitely got the truck nice and dirty. The screen is a mess. It looks so much worse. Whenever the sun's hitting it, you can barely see what's on the screen. But she's back, safe and sound. We'll give you updates on her in a sec. Happy to be home though. One cool thing is, since we were shipping the trucks cross country, we were able to pick up some of these baby aspen trees. Apparently, these do grow in Pennsylvania. So up north a little bit more, we're gonna see if we can make them survive. The only problem is we had to ship them back in the trucks, and the leaves got a little crispy and crunchy. So hopefully they pull through. We're gonna put them in some fresh soil, water them up good, and I think my wife's pretty good with plants, as you guys can see in a lot of the videos. The roots were able to stay nice and moist, so I think these are gonna survive. It's a cool fall day though, and I have one of the best recipes you could ever use for a slow cooker. All right, folks, one of my favorite recipes here, chicken dumpling soup in the slow cooker. We're starting off with 1.5 pounds of chicken breast. I cubed that up and throw that in the slow cooker. Some diced celery. These are all about a cup measurements for all the vegetables. Carrots, and also onions. A can of condensed cream of celery soup, and also cream of chicken soup. Throw those both in. And then a bunch of pepper. I mean, a lot of pepper. I really love pepper. You don't have to put this much in, but I really love pepper. About 14 ounces of chicken broth, and then a cup of water. Stir that up, throw the lid on for about 4 hours. In the meantime, start getting your dumplings ready. I use Pillsbury dough. This is from the biscuits. You're only gonna use about 7 of them. The pack comes with 8. I know it's tempting, but only use 7 of them. 7's plenty. Pop those in after the 4 hours is done, and then cook for another 45 minutes, and you're ready to serve this up. It's amazing, and one of my favorite dinners to make on a cold fall evening. So the Silverado Zr2, sort of a disappointment on the channel. The hype behind it's just not where we'd like it to be, mostly because it's so plain, so boring. I can only do so much with it because there aren't very many parts available for it. However, the Colorado Zr2 is insane. Still my truck, even though it's the giveaway vehicle. Speaking of that, if you guys want to enter to win this, down in the description, there's only 1,000 slots left for this. A lot of you heard this already, but for any newcomers and you want to buy my truck, or win my truck rather, you can get it for literally $100, and you're only up against less than 800 people at this point. But for those of you who are entering this giveaway, and for this channel as a matter of fact, because this is a modification I've wanted to do for months now, years actually, I've owned this vehicle for over a year, almost 2 years now, is a Baja truck look. This is the 5th wheel spare tire rack in the back, which with the regular spare tire on these trucks doesn't look that great, but with these 37-inch tires plus with the fuel wheels, I think it's gonna look pretty sick. Give it that Baja sand dune truck look. It's something this truck needs, and I know these are a little bit controversial because it takes up bed space. I'm adding it for people that may want it, and if you don't, you just take it out. It's that simple. So if the winner of this truck's like, you know what, I don't want it, I'll still give you the spare tire and the back rack here. I'll take it out for you, no questions asked. Super simple install, and it's gonna make a world of difference. Big chunky 37-inch tire with the fuel wheel is gonna look epic in the bed of this truck. Let's get to work. Right down to the hardware store, make sure to get hardened stainless steel bolt, good washers, and then nuts with the nylon fittings on the end to make sure that this thing doesn't back off and it's 100% secure. They say lifted trucks are stupid, but I don't even need a car lift. Not exactly super comfy, but it gets the job done. Just got to do the old dad test. It's not going nowhere. So the other test is actually putting a tire on the rack. Yeah, see, that's not gonna cut it. Let's fix that. First, we gotta get some gas. Running low. Fueling up the truck here, went to go back inside and my door was locked. Couldn't understand why. Thank God a window is open. Well, here, Mia decided to step on the door lock and lock me out of the truck. So I couldn't imagine a more nightmare scenario where I'm locked out of my truck in a Costco parking lot at the gas pump, holding up 30 people. Here's a reenactment of how that pickup of the wheel went. All right, sir, we got your brand new wheel and tire ready for you. Here's your bill. Yep, a single fuel, wheel, and tire. 37-inch Ironman, $622. This world's insane. 2 years ago, could have got that for like 350 bucks. So some of y'all might be wondering, Bobby, why did you get the black fuel wheel? Well, there's a couple reasons. One, they didn't have any of the, what is this called? It's got a weird name. It's not just silver, but they didn't have any of these in stock. I don't think they make these anymore. You might be able to find them off-site, but on Fuel's website, they do not stock them anymore. And also, this wheel is a good test to see what it would look like on this truck. And also, if we ever wanted to switch for all, I'm gonna see how this looks, honestly, get your guys' opinion, because I always thought that this, I think it's called like iridescent, maybe, I can't remember, but how it would look if these were all black. So we're gonna test that out because it was always a decision of mine that was like, is this the right move to have this truck wear these wheels? It's gonna be hard for me to get this tire to stay here, but imagine the Silverado Zr2 with a set of these black fuel wheels, Fuel Rebels, 37-inch tires. I think that's what this truck needs. Hang on, I'm gonna try and set this up so you guys can actually see what it looks like, because this might be the new shoes for the Silverado here. Sort of get an idea of what it's gonna look like. But yeah, I think that on the Silverado Zr2 with a small lift, that might be the next move. Once a lift comes out for this truck, that'll accommodate 37-inch tires, because we should be able to keep the DSSV Multimatic shocks with a small lift kit, enough just to fit these tires. But anyway, on to the Colorado Zr2. You guys already know what it looks like with Fuel Rebels, but the black ones, sort of an awkward angle, but man, I don't know. I think I still like the iridescent, whatever. Let's try it on the front. The front's always better. I really hope these are called iridescent, because otherwise I'm gonna look so stupid. Try and get a good angle for you guys here. I don't know. Honestly, I think that the iridescent on this, I'm just gonna call them silver wheels. I think that the silver with the black tip looks better than the full black wheels. Obviously these wheels, obviously the tires are gonna look better because they're brand spanking new. I just think that the black wheels don't quite do this wrap justice like the silver do, because it matches all the silver accents in this camo wrap. But for a spare tire, it's gonna look just fine. Swap these out. This Zr2 wheel is for sale, by the way, if anyone wants it, because I got no use for it now. Oh, please don't hit the flower. Ooh, this one's heavy. I'm gonna have to get a set of black lug nuts, but I think, oh yeah, you can definitely see it. I think what we're gonna do is, now I don't know, I need your guys' opinion on this, because I want them, I get it why Chevy did this and made it such low profile. It's because they want you to see out your back window. With a truck like this, we don't really care about that. It's a small enough truck that that's not super vital. So to give this more of a visual effect, and so that everyone around you can see this, is maybe I buy like a spacer, because you can get like a single spacer for this for like $25 on Facebook Marketplace for like 2 inches. I could get 2 of them for 50 bucks. That'd be 4 inches that would bump that tire up. That put it like right about there, then the top of it, I mean. So I think that would be perfect. And if not that, then maybe, I know this seems a little rigged up, but if wood blocks or something like that, anything just to bump this up a little bit more. So the wood blocks just sounds a little too trashy. I don't want to do that. So I think the spacers, I mean, we could go 4 spacers, because the offset is 0 on this, so there's plenty of room. It wouldn't expose the wheel holder at all. But yeah, I think that looks, it's just shy of being perfect, but it's very, very close. Well, folks, this is the remnants of Ian up here in Pennsylvania. What sucks though is I have a bunch of family and a lot of friends down in Florida, so I'm heading out tonight, actually, just in a couple of hours, with my grandparents to go check on their home, go see, make sure my mom's all right, and that everything's squared away. I do have a fundraiser, so if you guys want to scan either of my QR codes here, it's my Cash App and Venmo. Any of the funds that are donated are going to be going straight to the victims of Ian. Supplies, food, anything that they need, I'll be sure to purchase and donate to them in person. So it's just like Ukraine. There's no funny business, there's no Red Cross or FEMA or bullcrap bureaucracy, these corporate greedy people. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, that would mean a lot. Likes on this video are always appreciated. Yeah, let me know. I got to figure out ways to make that tire stick up just a little bit more. I'd say, like I said, maybe 4 to 6 inches more would be perfect. If you made it this far in the video, I haven't done this in so long, say Baja in the comments for finally our dreams coming to fruition here with the Colorado Zr2. Updates coming soon on the Silverado Zr2. I'm gonna try and stay dry here, head inside, grab some coffee, and get ready for this 15-hour drive to Florida. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.